In this video, I am going to solve this equation that involves decimals. Sometimes students find it difficult to manipulate decimals, so I am giving this example. We are going to use the distributive property to simplify this equation and then solve for the unknown. In this particular case, solve for y. If we do so, we get the following. First, to use the distributive property on the left hand side, so negative 0.45 times 3y is going to give me negative 1.35y, which I have here. Then again, negative 0.45 times negative 2 is positive 0.9. Then I have the 0.35y, and then on the right hand side 0.25, and then we use the distributive property again on the right side, so it's going to be negative 0.3 times 2y is negative 0.6y, then negative 0.3 times 1 is negative 0.3. Now I'm going to combine the like terms on both sides. So on the left hand side, negative 1.35y plus 0.35y is going to give me negative 1.0y. By the way, negative 1.0y is the same as negative y. Please keep it in mind. Then I have 0.9, and on the right hand side I have 0.25, and then from that I take away or subtract 0.3. Here is a side note for you so that you do not make that mistake. Sometimes students make this mistake, so I'm gonna do it here on the side. So 0.25, from that I'm subtracting 0.3. I would need to align the decimals. So after the decimal here in the second one, I have only one digit, 0.3, so just the 3. I need to put a 0 next to it so that I have two digits after the decimal, because I have two digits on the top one. So from 0.25, if I subtract 0.30, I get negative 0.05. That's what I'm going to get here, negative 0.05. And then I have the negative 0.6y. At this point, I'm going to bring all the terms that involve y to the left. So in order to do so, I add 0.6y to both sides. If I do so, on the left hand side, from negative 1.y, with negative 1.y, I add 0.6y. So that's going to give me negative 0.4y. And then I bring down the 0.9 plus 0.9 or 0.9 is equal to negative 0.05 on the right hand side. And this negative 0.6y and positive 0.6y, they cancel each other out. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring the constant 0.9 to the right side. To do so, I just subtract 0.9 from both sides, subtract 0.9. Again, we have to align the digits after the decimal on the right hand side to ensure that we don't make any mistakes. On the left hand side, positive 0.9 and negative 0.9 is going to cancel out. That's going to leave me behind with just this number, which is negative 0.4y. And on the right hand side, from negative 0.05 I subtract 0.90. That's going to give me negative 0.95. Now in order to solve for y, I need to divide both sides by negative 0.4, because y is being multiplied by negative 0.4 here. In order to get rid of that constant, I just need to divide both sides by negative 0.4, and I'm going to do the same thing on the right hand side, negative 0.4. Again, keep in mind I'm going to put an extra 0 here to align the digits after the decimal. On the left hand side, negative 0.4 on the numerator, negative 0.4 in the denominator, cancel each other out. That leaves me behind with y. And on the right hand side, this negative and this negative is going to cancel. Since there are two digits after the decimal in the numerator and two digits after the decimal in the denominator, we can just cancel these decimals. That's going to give me 95 over 40. Now we could do some cancellations here. 5 goes into 95 19 times and 5 goes into 48 times. That gives me y is equal to 19 over 8, which, by the way, if you convert it into decimal, is going to be 2.375. And that's your final answer or solution to this equation, which says that if you plug in this value on this equation for y, the left hand side is going to be equal to right hand side. That's what it means for y is equal to 19 over 8 to be a solution to this given equation. I hope that this discussion was helpful. Thank you very much.